So we have all these clubs across the whole country, the whole world. What's the biggest dream and hope that you would have for Rush as a community?
Well, this hasn't changed. We hopefully everybody knows this, our staff, our players, our parents. We want to have an enormous pyramid that feeds into a pro team someday. And similar to the Chivas model in Mexico, where you must be of Mexican descent, and that's the only way you can play on Chivas. So I have this concept of, hey, you can only be a Rush alumni to play on our pro team. And it is our goal to have this pyramid to feed into a pro team. So that is the ultimate vision. Both boys and girls, you know, we want to have, we've been producing great players on both genders. So that is our vision. And I'm very confident in the next couple of years we'll have a pro team.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just a little, I peaked a little too early.
No.
I was a little too early in
Maybe
the
you
whole
can
thing.
coach the team.
Maybe, I mean, you never know. You never
Stay
know how
involved.
I'll be involved. So for me, that's so exciting. It really speaks a lot to what you wanted to build this club on. You know, that integrity, the base that it's all about soccer. You know, the way that we play. And speaking of the way that we play, what is the Rush way? You talk a lot about this. What exactly is it?
Well, you know, it didn't evolve, you know, in one day. It's over 20, 25 years of what the Rush way is. You know, there's no mystery to it. I think in the foundation of it, it's our core values, and we really believe in those. Me first, as a leader, as a coach, as a president, I look at those more than I look at others to embrace them, because that's something I should live by. You know, tenacity and unity and humility. Those core values is part of the Rush way. I would say the simplicity of shaking a hand when you see a coach or another adult. Our youth players are supposed to do that. It is just it's not a new thing, but it's something that should be practiced and trained, because this is what a child should do when they have their first job interview or potentially meet their, you know, next teacher. So that's another part of the Rush way. Our attitude, you know, never stop, never quit. The Rush way, think big. Look at who we are. We want a player to think big. Don't think small. Don't think that, you know, I can only get a B. You know, go for the A+. I can be a National Honor Society. I can fly to the moon. You know, think big. What else would be some of the Rush way? How we play on the field. You know, you give your heart and soul. Like, you know, who wouldn't across the country? But we really mean that. Play your hardest and keep the ball. You know, that is another, you know, motto. Keep the ball and play with. Let the opponent chase us while we're keeping ball possession. So it's just evolved over the years, and the Rush way has just been part of our culture and our DNA.